You're ready. Yeah, yeah. Greetings. Welcome back to SwitchedtoLinux. I hope everything is working right now. No guarantees. I actually had to get the kitty on and feed him, so I haven't built my banner yet. But I don't have any real plans anyway today. This is just kind of a one of these weeks. Green screen is working nicely. My new studio setup does have way better green screen capabilities. I am still working on getting the lighting right. It's just, the sun is rising. All right, there we are. But anyway, greetings. I have zero agenda for the day. I'm not really particularly set up. I just knew that you guys really wanted to see the kitty, and so I had to devise a way to get the kitty on here, at least for a start. So bear with me as I pull up the comment feeds and all that kind of stuff. I did a stream the other day without the cat, and yeah, I mean, there was hate everywhere. People telling me go away. I'm ugly. I need the kitty on because, you know, without the kitty, man. I mean, without the kitty, the show's nothing. So just remember that. Without the kitty, SwitchedtoLinux is nothing. I'm getting my banner stuff set up. How is everybody? Let me know in the comments there, and I will get to the comments before long, and then I'll see. Hopefully, somebody gave me something to talk about. Otherwise, this is gonna be like, hey, how's guys going? All right, going cool, sweet, awesome, very nice, awesome, cool. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. All right, let's see. Where's my banner at? So the cats are over here now. They are still hiding. At least TJ stopped hissing at me. That was good. I haven't figured out where all their hiding places are. TJ does like the back patio door now. The unfortunate thing is one of the last places I had with a patio door, she was allowed out. This one she's not. So I hope I don't have escaping kitty issues going in and out of that back patio. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Or maybe I'll just try and make the back patio cat-proof. I don't know. Give me a second. Let me just get... let's see. We'll call this too late of a night stream. How's that sound? I don't even know who is watching or, at this point, why. I'll give you guys an update, though, here soon. All right, banners, title. See, all this stuff so I could get the kitty on there first. This is the type of stuff I'm supposed to do early. Okay, close that. Let's pull up a web browser in case I need one down the road. Move my comments somewhere that I can actually see. And one more camera adjustment. There we are. There we are. All right. Greetings. If I fall asleep halfway through the stream, just don't worry about it. I should be back to normal next week. I would hope anyway. I don't know. Maybe by the end of this weekend. Who knows? I don't know. Do you know? Nobody knows. And knowing is half the battle, so we're all lost. But greetings, Pizza 11 Nerd. I'm looking for a phone running Android with good video camera for YouTube. It can do PUBG Mobile at least 30 frames per second, at least 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of storage, or 16 gigs with expandable. Do I need to check on that? Unfortunately, I need to check on that message that just came through. My apologies, I'm disorganized today. Okay. Okay, so Pizza's looking for a lot for under 200 bucks. I don't know. Does the Pixel meet those qualities? You can probably get one of those for 200, but I don't know what the specs are. Apparently, I'm missing half the chat because I see somebody talking to Joe Johnson who I don't see anything off here yet. But anyway, print off a cheat sheet for most common CLI commands. You'll learn in no time. Okay. All right. I love telling CLI to shut down now. That's right. Shut down right now, punk. It is until you realize that the player sister bot is flack free. I don't even know what I just read. But hi, Present Arms. Looking at the Nexus 6P. There you go. I like the 5X, so that might be a good phone to try. No, CLA makes sense if you know how to use it. So, okay, got to keep an open mind, Joe. One day you may come to really enjoy using it. That's right. Who recommends the 6P? I like the 5X, but I need the extra gig of RAM. I don't know. I don't know, man. Dave Price, greetings. Get a book. Get a book. Get a book. I got a book you can get. Hold on. See, I'm so disorganized. I'm walking all over the place. If you guys missed it, the first test runoff of the new book, Testing and Temptations, is here. See, proof. I wrote a book. But anyway, this guy here is, there's a couple of little adjustments to make. So if you've been following that channel, I'm going to push the sale out until September 15th instead of September 1st. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to ship the books until September 15th. Just an FYI on that. But yes, I did get the new copy in. It was a very fun story getting here. If you did not catch the video yesterday, watch the video from yesterday and you'll be able to see that, see the fun journey getting this guy. I promise I'm not drunk. I'm just exhausted. Let's see. If you take it slow, give it a chance. Most people recoil at CLI, but it's a very powerful tool. Back in 1980s, I couldn't understand CLI. Still don't understand it now. Okay, sometimes in an emergency, all you have is CLI to fix some problems. Yeah, and that's the same thing with Solus. I'm running Solus over here, and Solus itself is much the same way. There is a, if you get that error where it kind of kills Budgie, you have to know how to fix the thing. Now, you can look it up, though. You don't have to know off the top of your head. You can look it up. So, yeah, CLI is an important thing to know. Not that we want to use it all the time. I use it only when I have to. Simple as this. Computer understands certain system commands that are baked in while we understand the English language or the words yes and no. Really bricked or just not booting bricked? So we are telling the computer precisely what we want it to do, and a system command means something specific. If top I ETH 0. Yay! That sets the Ethernet port, is that right? I know I've used that command before. Okay, a long time ago I mixed up, and if did DD command, many 3- and 4-letter words are said. Yep. There's always, here's a fun one. Suicide Linux, right? It's set up so it's a command line tool, and if anytime you mess up a command, it just, RFDDs, whatever's your, RFRM's your home directory. It's awesome. Actually, your system directory, I think. Yeah, Kitty got some treats to start the stream. Now he vanished again. I have no idea where he is. It'll be about a week before they're comfortable here. It was a crazy week because there was I got this new place and they absolutely insisted that it was ready to the 10th. And there was miscommunication with a flooring company between the flooring company and the guy actually doing the flooring. And so I didn't have a floor for most of the week. And so for the whole first week I had the place, I was not able to move in because they had all the floors torn up. What do you do? And the problem is the other place we negotiated out of it early, and I only had 2 weeks to get out. So for an entire week, I have this place with a 2-week deadline to move. And yeah. So this week, now they're done. Actually, they just finished the floors today. That's why the cats stayed at the other place, is because the flooring was done over there. I didn't want the cats in here when construction guys are coming in. They're, if you're putting in a floor, you're pounding nails and all sorts of other stuff. And so I did not, the cats are freaked out enough, and I just brought them over here. The fact that having them come over here and then having hammers and nails, I would have schizophrenic kitties, and that just would not be cool. So that's kind of what I did. Is they finished the floor up today, so I brought the cats over. But in 1 week's time, I moved everything myself. Outside of my pastor came over to help move a futon, a recliner chair, and a plant. Outside of that, I moved the entire house over the course of a week, and we have the other one done cleaning. I need to pull the last couple cleaning supplies out, do a final walkthrough, do the carpets, get the carpets clean. So I have been running on almost no sleep. So remember that exciting live stream last Saturday about making sure you get 8 hours of sleep? Yeah, I think I've gotten 8 hours of sleep this week. Maybe. No guarantee on that either. So it's been a crazy week. That's why the schedule has been a little goofy. The plus side, it's sounding a little bit better in here now. My new office setup will allow very fast green screen and non-green screen setup. So, and the green screen seems to be working a lot better because it's not just dangling from the wall, it's actually fixed back to the wall. So one half of this of the studio is now green wall. So kind of interesting, kind of exciting. But yes, I got the kitties show up, and you will probably not see them again. My apologies. Unless I can get them in here. Maybe I'll give them another treat, rustle them up. Yeah, in fact, I was so tired today, I took a nap in the recliner chair, and right in the other room, the contractor was nailing down things under the floor. I was actually sleeping through the contractor in the other room, nailing stuff down. It was, yeah. I have work to do, like a lot of work to do, but my eyes are not seeing in the right direction to actually focus on a code long enough to do it. So if I'd even planned anything today, I'm not sure how I'd be able to read it. Comments are doing okay. But I think I'm just about done. So I think tonight I can sleep in a little bit. And then tomorrow, I'm done. I think I can sleep in tomorrow. It's pretty cool. All right, let's see. Each and every command telling community to do something. Take your time. All right. Linux to CLI is paramount. Greg Little, greetings. I'm writing a terminal program using all ones. Cool. Is it called onesie? All right. Okay. That's the gist of it. You're sending direct instructions to the computer. You guys are like talking command line. It's just going over my head, man. I'm not capable of command line right now. Blue Studio 5 HD 1080p cameras and display. Okay. Why, I think Pizza was talking about that. Why do you need the full HD on that pizza? He's got a full-blooded beagle. Very cool, Dave. Awesome. Very cute. You guys done Unix shell scripting. CLI is ancient, counterintuitive, and slow because it wastes so much time looking up what gibberish to put in the terminal. It depends on if you know the stuff, then you don't. But yeah, I mean, to each his own. That's a cool part about Linux. Whoa, people. A cat just stepped into the room. A cat just stepped into the room. Kitty, wanna come say hi? Wanna come say hi? Hi. You want a kitty treat too? I'll give you a kitty treat. I'll give you a kitty treat. Yeah. You stopped hissing at me. You checking the place out now? You getting used to this place? Not really, but okay. There you go. She's like, drop that thing. I'm not eating out of your hand. I'm not the cute one. There you go. There you go. Aw, she got that one. Yeah, you're a good girl, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're a good kitty, huh? You're a good girl. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Houston. Houston, Houston. Double trouble. Double. I lost the camera. There it is. You see the other guy there? Oh, dan dan dan. Oh boy. Let me pick that up. There's the green screen. I'll figure that out later. Alright. Oh boy. It was a kitty interval. Alright. Hey! Yeah, my apologies, Sleepy Eyes Vince. So cool you can catch a live stream. I apologize that you did. This is not a good live stream. Just letting you know now. Come back for the ones that are actually organized and planned and I'm actually getting stuff done. But anyway, discovered the channel a few months ago and have been binge watching ever since. Very cool, man. Well, welcome to the channel, buddy. It was on Android 4.2.2. It's like anything, takes time, patience, and willingness to learn. Okay, GUI is perfect when the data is primed, such as what you see when you get word processing or video editor. CLI is good when action is prime. Yeah, that's a lot of true stuff. So like, Brian Leduc does a lot of his typing on a terminal-based system. I don't necessarily do that because, I like to see how the page is coming out. And of course, as you're writing a book, you need to know how to format it. I could not imagine trying to format a book on a terminal. That would just be an exercise in futility. But I mean, really, this is done in LibreOffice. This is such a well-formatted book. This is all done. There's the chapter titles, and I have my breakouts in there. So all this is done in LibreOffice with, of course, GIMP for the cover. And the photography is my own photography as well. So Scripture Index, it's a Bible book. It's a Christian book, so my apologies if you don't like that. But Scripture Index, endnotes were in there. Again, just all done in LibreOffice. I couldn't possibly do it in a terminal. I need that GUI, but absolutely. Pick your tools. But when you need to get some quick server thing done, for me it's faster to just drop to a root terminal and manipulate Apache config file. Of course, I use the my train of thought has derailed. I promise I'm not drunk. I'm just exhausted. All right. A new landlord gave me a bottle of wine. I think I know where I put it. I'll take it to some dinner party I go to soon. That's what I'll do with it. Anyway, I was saying, know your tools. If I'm on my basic web server, I'll just use cPanel, of course. But AWS, DigitalOcean, those types of things, easy to figure out the terminal. As long as you've done it for a while, you just have to learn, Okay. Greetings. You are in honors chemistry. Any advice? Yes, absolutely. With chemistry, and you are probably using some type of online homework type thing. Do the bare minimum with that stupid piece of crap and get it over with. You're going to learn chemistry by sitting down and doing problems. You got to learn stoichiometry. You got to learn how to balance everything. Balancing equations. If you're a particular nerd, which I know you are, learn how to use, learn how to algebraically balance chemical equations. It's not a particularly useful skill, but it's a fascinating exercise in mathematics. Do problems. Learn dimensional analysis and just do more problems. That's how you pass chemistry. So, cool. Very cool. Very cool. Honors chemistry. Awesome. Loving it. I'm trying to write a bash script to make a backup of USB flash drive using tar, but I had no luck yet. Oh, here's what it is. So it's making you learn it. Even asking it. Yeah. Uh-oh. Fortunately, the comment I left off on was that big one in all caps. Hello, whoever just said hi to me. Greetings. Right, it's working fine from here. All right, cool. Yeah. All right. Hello. How's it going there? Awesome. Very good. Very good. I sound good. Yes. Very good. Yeah, actually, the mic's just kind of sitting next to me right now. The sound is a lot better than it was the other day because I actually have stuff in here now. This is actually about all the stuff I'm going to have in here, though. So it's going to have a little bit more of an echoey feel, but that's okay. And I'll tell you this, too. Probably by the end of the week, by the time I get everything put away and stuff, the Patreon and Think Life Media subscribers, they're actually going to go and walk through this whole place. I might just do a short video of just the office setup. I may not for everyone else. I don't know. But check me out on Patreon and thinklifemedia.com, and you can figure that out. Okay, looking at Blue Vivo 2, Blue Pure View. Hello, Robert Fitzpatrick. How's it going there? Yeah. Mark Gates has a topic. All right, tell it to me quick before I forget. How do you go about bringing new users to the Linux platform? Honestly, I think the best thing to get new users to the Linux platform is use it yourself and show people how easy it is. So I have a friend that's doing music production stuff, and of course, you know, people are still saying Mac is the best, including guys like Louis Rossmann says Mac is the best. I think that Mac was the best. I think that most systems now are pretty much becoming standard. So of course, using Logic Pro is pretty easy, but he found using LMMS on Linux Mint works great for him, and it saves him from having to buy a excessively overpriced crappy computer with a good application for sure. So how do you go about bringing new users to the platform? Use it frequently, show people how you're using it, and if you're getting things done, you're still using it, then it becomes kind of second nature to say, okay, maybe I can try it too. And that's kind of what I would do for that. Hello, Gavin. How are you? Sorry, I think that's more of an answer than a topic. But yeah, I mean, if you wanted something more organized, get it tonight. Maybe later. All right. All right. Craig Little, Shadow Man. Yes. Yeah, the problem is that I need to get a boon for the studio light, so I have to shine it in between things, and it's kind of splits out the monitor. I can probably do this. It might be better. It's harder for me to read the comments this way, but I'll go for it, and I don't look quite as much like I'm looking as close to the camera. So yeah, we'll keep like this for a while though. Or should I go back to the shadows? Can't wait for CDMA to go away. This is how tired I am. I can't remember what CDMA is. I know what CDMA is, right? Do I? I have no clue. If you jumped on late, I have been working, I think, about 20-hour or more days moving an entire apartment myself. I had movers lined up and a bunch of other stuff lined up to help, but the fact that the contracting guys didn't get the flooring done in time delayed that plan, and then everyone had to go on vacation. So I can say I think at the end of this week I will probably have lost 10 pounds unless I've gained 20 pounds in muscle. I will probably be about as buff as ripped as one could get, but I don't know. Sleepy Eyes, man, too inspired me to get back into Linux after trying it on and off for years. Right now I have multiple USBs with multiple distros. Very cool, man. Check out, did you watch my Linux Mint with Budgie on it? That's pretty cool. It's pretty easy to add Budgie to Linux Mint. So just start with Linux Mint, Cinnamon, and I really like Linux Mint. I really like Cinnamon, but the Budgie desktop is pretty fun. Take some shots of your new setup for certain. Look forward to seeing it. Your whole area may inspire some. Yeah. Since you like the Nexus 5X, you recommend Nexus 6P. I'm looking at it because of the extra gig RAM. I have not looked into the Nexus 6P. I haven't had any of the boot loop issues some people were talking about with the Nexus. I've had 2 of them now. I haven't had any issues with that. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I just don't know. If you can get one cheap, I'd maybe get one and give it a try. Security researchers have found more than 100,000 internet-facing cellular gateways, some of which broadcast their exact whereabouts to the world. These particular devices are fitted to fleet vehicles, police cars, ambulances, and so on. Blab their coordinates on web pages served by their own built-in web servers from their public IP addresses. That's exciting. Oh, we had a close encounter of the kitty kind. Kitty, kitty, wanna come up? Kitty, kitty. Nope. Hey Thomas, how are you? Good to see you and the kitty. Thank you. Switched to motherboard. That is right. I think that's the motherboard from an HP. It was Windows XP Media Center computer. So I snapped the motherboard picture from. Hello, Anarita. How's it going there? Hood to see me as well? I'm in the hood, yo. Okay, good to see you as well. I was about to shut down the PC, saw you're online. All right. Well, welcome. Sorry, I can't show you the kitty right now because he's still quite a bit nervous about being in the new settings, and he's still sniffing around, figuring out where he's at, all that fun stuff. The Moto E4 Plus, it was a little past 100 and it does a lot. Yeah, the Moto E's are amazing phones. How long of a drive is it for you to Miami? Tell you it's about I think it's an 18-hour drive for me, maybe. I don't know. Okay, Tom, drink coffee. Dude, I have drank so much coffee. No, actually, I think I've only had half a cup of coffee today. I don't know. No, I don't want to drink coffee. I'm pretty much done working for the day. After the stream, I'm going to go over and move a couple things over here that I needed to take care of. Just ran out of time. And then I'm going to go collapse on the bed for a while and hopefully wake up in time for the carpet cleaners tomorrow to come in and clean the carpets. Yeah. Pixel, yeah, you can find Pixels for only 200. Yes, you can. Make a family genealogy book, but sounds like a lot of cost and work. And DNA sample submissions. I have like a 7th cousin or something who, that's her entire career now. Like, and I think it started as a hobby and became even more just mapping the family line. Only she's a little bit too far removed for me to have any details on any of my crazy messed up relatives, so I don't know. Sure, I told my mom I wanted to live in Miami, yeah. Once I get a little more liquid financially, it will be, I will be a patron if you are doing that. Yes, I will be indeed doing that. All right. One of my stepdad's friends lived in Tampa for around 8 months before coming back to Seattle. Biggest problem, though, with down there, those areas in Florida, pizza, a lot of child trafficking. Whole lot of it. Apparently right outside the gates of Disneyland, Disney World, excuse me, is like one of the #1 places of kidnapping and being sold into slavery. It's exciting, or not. Tried to ask earlier, but any recommendations on a CLI encrypting tool to handle home partitions separated from boot and or root? Use Lux. That's what I like to use. Most distros will have it already. You can do some stuff with it. Actually, yeah, I mean, disks GNOME disks can do things. Let me show you that real quick. Let's see if this is it. And that's what I'm looking for, but I want actual command lines. No. No. Okay, yeah, this won't work. Let me find it. All right. So Lux is a Linux. Now, the downside of this one is only your Linux drives will be able to decode this. This is what I use because, you know, I have lots and lots of Linux distros laying around. So it's better to build for a system that's a little bit more secure in this manner. So of course there's some other ones like Veracrypt. Is Veracrypt one? I forget. I don't know. I don't use any of them but Lux. The other ones that are out there are more cross-platform. That's the advantage that they have. This one is a Linux tool. So the first thing you want to do is you want to install crypt setup. Of course, utilizing a Debian or something with apt, use crypt setup to install this, and then what you do, there's Red Hat, CentOS, etc., etc. Here's Fedora. All right, and then what you want to do to set it up, you can set it up and with the YV Lux format, say what it is. It's going to ask you if you'd like to do this. Hit yes, hit uppercase yes. To format it, it's going to ask you for 2 passphrases. Basically, the passphrase, repeat it twice. And then that's essentially what you do. And then for opening it, crypt setup Lux open, and then go to where the location is, and then you're opening this as a up as a name. This is going to appear in your mapper. So you'll be able to see that in your mapper, which you can actually mount to a specific partition. So that's the one that I would use. I use that extensively. All my backups, all my business files, all that kind of stuff that I need to be encrypted is done with Lux, including on my NAS. Not all of my NAS is encrypted that way because a lot of it's just media files. Like, ooh, you stole my video. You know, and it's not bad videos. I mean, let me clarify that. You know, I don't want some anonymous trying to break in here and figuring out what I got. All right. And sorry I missed that, Chad. It was probably that before that cutoff point. Moto E5 Plus just came out a few months after mine. I moved. Yes, I did move. I moved. I could not any longer stand the people I was renting from. They're insane. In fact, it's probably going to have a little battle on the hands because everybody who has moved out of there in the last 2 months, they have been trying to effectively steal the security deposits, make up trumped up stuff. So we're getting the carpets all cleaned tomorrow, and myself and an eyewitness are going to go through. We are going to record full HD video walking through the entire checklist that they had talked about. And so I'd like to see them try and do this. I'm up for a fight. Let's do it. These guys have been incompetent since day one. To let you know how incompetent these people are, okay? I'm looking for a place a couple years ago, and of course, in a college town, you don't just go find a place and next week move in. Especially a lot of places now, they're just renting August to August. Like, you want something beyond August? Go find someone to sublet from, dude. Not my problem. Kind of anti-consumer, and definitely shows you that the college is the drive of this town, which is why it's going to collapse when the student bubble bursts like a giant Zindenberg or Hindenburg, whatever that thing is called. And so I'm looking for the place. I know my lease is expiring, I think January 31st. Okay? This is August. I'm looking for a place to stay, which is exactly when you want to start looking for a place in this town, and probably in any college town. So I go drive around and I find a place that's perfect. I have a couple friends. They live really, really close to this place. It's just kind of offset. It's a little out of town, but it's still within range to get like Crapcast cable. Not that I really want Comcast, but I do need internet. And I could move a couple of miles out in the sticks, be great woods all around me, and yeah, I'd be trying to get in here with Verizon DSL and you would not be seeing me live stream. So this is kind of where I'm, where I found. That was kind of the place. So I find it and I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. And so I talked to him like, okay, how do we get in the approval process? I want to get into this place. These places all need approvals. So I fill out the information. Wait a week and a half. They're like, 2 weeks? Well, no. Wait a week and a half. I'm like, I'm not going to bother him until that 2 week mark. So 2 weeks and a day, I call back. Oh, she's not in that position anymore. You got to talk to this person. Oh, really? So I go talk to this other person who is very incompetent. In fact, pizza, I don't know what in the world is in the water in Seattle. This woman came from Seattle. And she's taking over and she's like, I have managed apartment complexes for 20 years. It's like, I don't care if you've managed apartment complexes for 10 years. I've been in this town for longer than that. Okay, of course, on and off. But it's like, what she did is, I finally squeaked that wheel a whole lot to get some grease on that thing. Finally got the thing in. I think it was 8 or 9 weeks later. Now, mind you, this is a college town. So you go, you sign your lease, you drop off your security deposit. That's the security deposit is generally what holds the lease. So that's what I did. I thought, no, I'm going and taking possession of the place today. I'm like, oh, really? This is supposed to be January. And then this moron creature from Seattle sitting here going, you don't get places 3 months out. That's not how rentals work. I'm like, lady, been in this town long? I just moved here 2 weeks ago. Well, lady, I've been here for 15 years, and that's exactly how rentals work in this town. Trust me, I had a lot of them. And so that's how incompetent these people are. That was 2 years ago. 2 weeks ago, guys, 2 weeks ago, I got a key to the laundry room. I can do laundry now. I moved out, but I can do laundry now. That's what type of people these are. And apparently every single person who come through, they've been trying to steal their security deposits. And so definitely illegal. Like I was talking to one of them today, this evening, and she said she said she got the letter on like the 18th or something, and the 30 days, when you rent and you give your security deposit, by law, they have to have the security deposit or a list of deductions to you within 30 days. Well, on day 30, they wrote a letter basically saying we're not giving you any of your security deposit back for a bunch of trumped up stuff that didn't exist, like cleaning the apartment. It's like, they cleaned the entire apartment. I know they cleaned the apartment. They were right above me. I heard them clean the apartment. I saw them clean the apartment. It was a clean apartment. And they were still trying to charge $400 for cleaning fees. $400 for cleaning fees to clean an already clean apartment. And so another person, a lady that I go to church with, she moved out of the place as well. And again, they had a crew of 8 people in there cleaning everything 2 times over, and they're still trying to withhold most of her security deposit for cleaning fees. Really? So I told the one lady, I said, if you got the letter, she got the letter on the 18th, the 30 days was the 15th. I said, well, you need to look at that envelope and see when is that postmarked. I said, if it's postmarked 16th, You just go right on down to the courthouse. You don't even try and talk to them. You go right down to the courthouse. You file the documents for suing them. You fill in the information, and you'll get your money, your full security deposit plus this because they have not complied with law. Now, Pennsylvania is stupid. Most states, if a landlord tries to screw over a tenant, the fee is 3 times what the landlord tried to take. Pennsylvania, we don't have that, unfortunately. So, yeah, these guys, I have no doubt they're going to try and steal security deposits. So we're going through with a lot. Basically, I'm going through with an eyewitness and full HD camera. We're going to be recording the whole thing, going through an entire checklist. It is going to be as thorough of a job as I think I've probably ever done. I'm not sure where or how I got into all that, but hey, that's what I've been up to this week. All right, Saddle Ridge, greetings. You should get a rent rebate on the time lost in the new place. I am, actually. The owner here is a really, really cool guy. I really like the owner. So he contracts out to a rental agency. The rental, there was some miscommunication between the contractor and the subcontractor, and that's what caused the problem. So yeah, they're discounting me a week for that because he's a really cool guy. And I like this place. This is a nice place. I'd probably pay either way. I'd grumble a little bit more, but you know. Yeah, it's a really nice place. Saddle Ridge, I will send this out to you when I receive my next copy. You will get this and your original signed one back. Hopefully I still have your address. I don't know. Okay, you wouldn't have schizophrenic kittens. Your kittens would have PTSD. Yes, this is very true. Got PTSD, it sucks. Yeah, I bet. Okay. Mean I'm in advanced placement. Yeah, I know what AP chemistry is. I know. I was a chemistry professor. That's what I taught. That's why, if you notice, the one place that I was on the ball, it was talking about the chemistry stuff. I think I could be dead and still talk about the chemistry stuff, much to my disconcernment of my past students. You're tired when you sleep through construction. Yes. This morning my parents got a call from the IRS. My stepdad went, okay, if you're going to arrest me, what is my address? Then they hung up. Well, the problem, Pizza, is these scammers actually sometimes know where you are and they can tell you your address. But yeah, the IRS is never going to call. They're never going to call you and tell them they're going to arrest you. In fact, the only thing you'd get arrested for in IRS is failure to file. It's not failure to pay. It's failure to file that gets you in trouble. All right. Single catter, yeah. Camera should be good enough for YouTube. Well, I do, Pizza, I do a lot of my videos on the Nexus 5X camera. Now, actually, hey, we're just talking random stuff, aren't we? Hey, I'll be right back. I am literally walking like an old man. It's kind of funny. I was doing most of my like outdoor stuff and off the computer stuff there, but we got a new toy. We got a new toy, folks. We got a new toy. Hopefully I won't drop it because I'm that exhausted. All right, so if you actually go back and watch the UPS video, that was done with this camera here. This is a full-on professional. Do that, so in case I drop it. So here we are. We got, it's an 1855 zoom lens, and I went with this guy here for the external microphone adapter and the front-facing screen, so I can get a lot more footage and stuff done. We got, of course, automatic manual focus, image stabilization, variety of different modes up here, and so it actually records really good video. And this one is the Canon SL2 is what this one is. Very, very nice camera, especially when you know how to use it. For the microphone recording, I went with this one here, which is the Movo. This is Movo VXR10. So the Movo VXR10 camera or microphone here. This one is actually essentially the same build as some of the other top ones, only this one's about 6 decibels louder, which means you can set your camera audio pickup lower and get better quality. So I think the last, let's see, did I do the last one or not? I cannot, honestly, I can't remember. No, you know what? The last Home Cooking Hacks we recorded is with this, although it's not published yet. The UPS video from yesterday was recorded with this camera and this microphone. So, and I'm doing that on places where I don't need to do screen sharing, stuff like that. So that's kind of where we're going. Speaking of which, I need to probably charge that battery, just make sure it's completely charged. All right. Carpet looks great. That's actually just a throw rug. I put throw rugs and stuff down because all of the floors in this new place is laminate wood paneling. It's very nice. A little echoey, but very nice. Okay. More cats, less command line. Yeah. Mine's hideous. Where to get one of those in blue, I wonder. Video I've seen about using the terminal by Joe Collins. Yes, he is very good. Kitty heard the bag rustle. Yeah, she's cute. I don't know where she is now, but she's cute. Hello, Frost Ranger, by the way. Linux other stuff shows the best use of the terminal. Okay. No Scribus. I use Scribus. I use Scribus for my recipes. Scribus is what I actually use to put the recipes into the printable PDF format. Which, by the way, thinklifemedia.com. You can actually, if you are a $5 or more subscriber to that. Let's see if I can type today. So this is actually my combined channel, combined support site. So if you're new to the channel, this is actually, if you want to help support me, this is the best way because there's no extra middleman. I control everything on here. And it's a portal for all 3 of my channels. So the latest video is always going to show up on each channel here. So you can see what each video is. I do have the schedule here. The schedule is not up to date. And I need to do better about updating the news feed for that, just to indicate that. But under digital downloads up here, which is available at $5 or higher, you will get access to all my ebooks, including my recipe database file. So all the recipes that I have are in that digital downloads file. So you can check those out. There's also some live streams, some Porters vlogs, which I have not done one this week because of the craziness of getting everything moved. So I will be back to the regular schedule all around here. I'm thinking in 1 or 2 weeks. I just need to finish putting all this away and a bunch of other stuff and then kind of ease back into that. Setting up Ubuntu 16.04.5. I didn't know .5 was out, but okay. My laptop, Linux Mint Mate desktop is working like a champ. Yes, Linux Mint does like to work like a champ. Libre is better for that. Scribus is good. Brochures, tutorials. Yes, Scribus for books. No. You use LibreOffice. So Scribus does PDF, like single page PDF type stuff. What you need to do for a book is you need to use all of the different formatting tabs and embed the fonts. Just a bunch of things Scribus doesn't do because Scribus is for design, not for authoring. So that's kind of it. Is the new place bigger or smaller? It has fewer rooms, but I think that they are larger. Like my office here is absolutely huge. And when I do the first stream without the green screen, which I will do after the patrons get a chance to see the whole place, I'm going to be green screening until then, so I kind of want to do it soon. Once that's done, then, you know, you'll see the rest of it. But yeah, it's, I think in theory, it's about 200 square foot more. But it's fewer rooms, which is posing me a problem for my exercise room. So I'm still thinking about that. I do have a very nice patio, which is nice. So that's actually where I recorded the UPS video from, is the new patio. How am I liking it? Well, ask me again in a week after I've actually been here. The kitties are over here and everything is over here and the other place is done. So, yeah. Uh-oh. Lost my place again. Jeesh. I don't know why, but these random no-topic live streams actually perform well. I'm not sure. What's the logic behind that? I don't know. Luke Smith Colley wants his arch back. Orson Welles' shadow affect your face makes you look mysterious and sleepy. Well, I'm sleepy either way. There you go. How's that? I'm sleepy. I'm always mysterious. I mean, I'm mysterious. My hair is green. Oh, Lord, it is. Oh, well, I must have dipped my head in a vat of food coloring or something. I don't know. Well, my dad, who is an ice sheep, to stop being an ice sheep. That's a bad move because the ice sheep will be sheeple. No, I mean, you don't worry about it, man. You just do you. Just do you, and that should work. So now required in some schools. That's bringing new users to Linux. Now that Chromebooks have Linux app support. Yes. CMA is a carrier type. Oh, yeah. See, I knew I was talking about. CDMA and GSM. Gotcha. Thanks. I forgot the context of CDMA, though, so sorry. How do you people stay up this late? It's actually very early for me. I usually go to sleep between 2 and 3. It's only 11. I'm going to go to sleep very soon, though. Tired brain compute this. I'm in Australia. It's midday Thursday now, so it's usually difficult for me to catch the stream when I'm at work. Sleepy Eyes. Note that I do have streams at different times. So Saturday is usually at 12 p.m. Friday is usually at 9 p.m. Thursday at 6 p.m. with a Christian stream at 9 p.m. And Wednesday's usually at, what am I doing it now? 7 p.m. I think. I kind of vary it. I don't know. Maybe I need to add more morning time on. That'd be fun. Well, GSM is for world phones, but also AT&T in the United States uses it. Actually, everybody but Verizon uses it. Stuck on iPhone 7 Plus, 256 gigabyte. Wow. Okay. How many out there are starting to yawn? That's a funny thing about teaching. If you're ever teaching in a classroom or if you're a student in a classroom, if somebody yawns on one side of the room, it's really funny to watch the yawn progress. You should check it out sometime. It's pretty cool. Switch to Linux. What do you think of Steam Play? If you don't know what it is, basically Valve forked Wine converts it DirectX to Vulkan. I have not had a chance to look at it. Chemistry, we do a lot of stoichiometry, and I'm good at it. Very good, yes. Stoichiometry all the way. Go, Steichmeister, go. And stream for Linux beta, and it came out yesterday. Other than that, it's awesome. I actually reported it on the news on Friday. Okay. Just damn a removable battery holdout. Yeah, I'm with you. I forgot what your context was in reference to, Mark. My apologies. Okay, so two slightly troubling things today. Walmart gas station and a Comcast ad asking advertisers to advertise with them. We have Walmart gas stations out here. We have actually, I think we have the Sam's Club gas station here. I've been to a Walmart gas station. I think there's one in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Is that right? Anybody from Cheyenne? God's waiting room, Florida. Wow. Never heard it described that way before, but kind of makes sense. Oh, is Steve Anderson on? Greetings. I missed you, apparently. Or I'm just not getting it. California's full of traffickers, too. Yep. 2 USB flash, 1 USB portable HDD, each time a different distro, coming OCD, but on particular setup. So multiple different types of hardware to use with them. Nice. Left Cali in possession of 1 ounce of meth was a misdemeanor. Wow. Now isn't like 1 ounce of pot the death sentence or something? I don't know. Looks good. Cannot find new unlocked for under 200. But new because every phone I've had used as broken super fast. Well, I mean, that's just a Windows phone. It sucks. Every phone I've bought since 2014, I think, has been used, and I've had great luck with all of them. Consider used, especially used on Amazon, because Amazon, I have bought one phone from Amazon that was defective, and the guys I bought it from, they were not responding, and so I sent the messages to Amazon. Amazon took their money out of their account and gave it back to me, and they sent me a return label. So I got the money back, and then I returned the phone. So Amazon's going to stick by you. I mean, that's the thing you want to do. I would not steer away from a used phone just because you've had one bad experience with a crappy Windows phone. Salsa is going to release KDE Plasma version. I've not heard anything about it, no. Yeah, here's the funny thing. Okay, so, yes, giving someone AIDS is only a small fine. Do you realize that in California, the punishment for giving somebody a drinking straw is greater than the punishment for intentionally giving somebody AIDS? Wrap your head around that one for a few minutes. Time to finish these bacon-flavored Cheez-Its. Had them for over 4 months and only had them once, and they were disgusting. Just throw them out. They're 4 months old. They were gross then. They're going to be infinitely grosser now. Hey, Crab, how's it going? Let's fight, man. Let's fight. You could probably take me, though. I know you. At least definitely right now. All right. I hope someone breaks into my house and steals the Cheez-Its and leaves. Just throw them away, dude. Just throw them away. Trust me. If you're concerned about the starving children in China, which, I mean, that's what they used to tell us. We were little kids, starving children in China. Never mind that. We got starving children in America. China has all our money. I mean, really, people. But the reality is, man, if you're concerned about starving people somewhere, just airmail it to be parachuted somewhere over an Ethiopian desert. Someone will find it, need it, and be thankful. I mean, really. So population of the whole country. I don't even know what RSO is right now. Government moonbeam taxes cow farts. Okay, well that stinks. Oh, okay, they just aren't as bad as I remember. Just kidding. These are disgusting. Yeah. Washington State, rainforest, and legal cannabis. Wow. Oh, thank you. RSOs, yeah. I went to a church once with a pastor who was a registered sex offender. I decided to leave. No. You can be a member, maybe lead a men's Bible study, but you're not being my pastor. Especially when he did his crime. It was a student in his youth group. How's that for a Christian testimony? I think the largest predator count per capita that I saw was in Vernal, Utah. Not sure if it's still the highest or not, but fun fact. The Megan's Law emails, if you were at like signupmeganslaw.com about 10 years, no, yeah, about 8 years ago, when you would sign up for their service and get the email lists, I actually designed those emails. It was one of the first web design jobs I had. And that's when I decided that HTML email sucks and nobody should do it. But yeah, I built the templates for those. California was conservative. None of the offenders would even last. Yeah. California used to be one of the most conservative states in the whole country. Wow. Seattle's water has fluoride in it. Everybody's water has fluoride in it. But I have a 5-stage reverse osmosis system, so my water does not have fluoride in it. I just have something against drinking the toxic byproduct of industrial plastic manufacturing. So many teenagers getting STDs, and now they can legally give these. Well, it's not legal. It's a misdemeanor crime now. It was a felony to intentionally infect somebody with HIV. It is now a misdemeanor, and the fine is smaller than the fine for a waitress in California giving you a drinking straw. Oh, boy. Oh, wow, I'm so far behind in the comments. I remember talking about that a while back. Is there an audiobook available of Testing on Temptations? At this time, no, but I'm considering doing it. I think what I might do is do a segment and send it out to a guy I know who travels a lot and does a lot of audiobooks. And I want to ask him, I mean, honest opinion, is it worth me doing the audiobooks? I mean, I couldn't afford to produce them professionally. That actually costs thousands of dollars, and I ain't doing that. But actually, I'm very good at reading, and I don't know, I'm probably not boring if we have no topic at all, and we currently have 52 people watching, apparently. Either I like to hear the sound of my own voice, or you like to hear the sound of my voice, or maybe it's both. I just don't know. Thomas Hole bought both the books on Amazon. Very good. Thank you, man. Thanks for letting me know. And please leave me a review when you read them. An honest review. You know, give me a 5. No. You know, only give me a 5-star if you think it deserves 5 stars. Give me 3 if you think it deserves 3. Tell me why. Particularly Art of Shallow Neighboring. I mean, it's a parody. It's a comedy. But it pokes a lot of fun. A lot of people. And a lot of people don't like that book. And so... if you have read that book, then consider leaving me a review on Amazon to balance out all the negative reviews. That would be helpful. But don't go out there and just don't run out and give it a 5 out of 5-star review. Please, only if you've read it and give it an honest review. Because really, the honest reviews, when I revised this book, the honest reviews that were not the most flattering went into making this a better book. So I want to know that type of stuff. But yeah, thanks. Appreciate it, man. Good evening, Joe. How are you? I invest in black powder firearms. Chemistry rocks with a little know-how. Yeah, zombies ain't getting me, man. I got a second story balcony and 3,000 rounds of ammo. Bring them zombies on. Stepdad knew the IRS call was fake, so I tried to troll them. Yeah. I'd say zombified Tom is rather entertaining. I'm sure. I'm sure. Okay, outdoor philosophy was done with the 5X. All the old outdoor philosophies were done with the 5X, yes. At least for the last year. I think only the most recent one was done with a professional camera. When syphilis never existed. Syphilis was only found in sheep until someone contracted it into humans. I could make a comment there, but I'm not going to. My filter is turned on enough for that at least. Nice guy, greetings. Apartment complex I rented from when I lived out west a few years ago. Did the same thing with cleaning and repainting. Sadly, I moved back east, so I couldn't easily take them to court. Yeah. Do my videos with Logitech C615 camera and my phone's camera. Yep, I have the C615 here. Actually, the kitty cam is a C615. It's not as good as the 920. And there's a 922 as well. 920 is probably better. It's significantly cheaper, and there's really nothing in the 922 that makes it a superior camera. Maybe slightly better, but definitely not superior. Yep. HFI used to be called Simeon. Yes, it is of the same family. Yep. Need some rest. Need some myself. Not really slept well since my wife passed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Thomas. Yeah, I'll get caught up for sure. HIV is a man-made biological weapon. Oh. Screening, recording, and one for vlogging. Yep. 3 strikes and you're out. Yawn. What? The HIV was only from... Well, we don't know the actual origins. The problem with HIV is it's called a retrovirus. So a retrovirus, of course, retro meaning go back. It is a type of virus that can get in and then... it basically re-encodes itself into your DNA, which is kind of why you have it for life. From there, it kind of hijacks your cells and does a lot of things. There's a number of theories about where it originally came from the government conspiracies down to, government conspiracies all the way down to, somebody ate a green monkey. Or maybe did something else with a green monkey. I don't know. There's a green monkey involved. I know that. Oh boy, I lost my place, I think. Okay, I think I'm here. My nachos recipe is very simple. Chips, cheese, microwave 30 seconds, and guacamole. Yep. Very cool, man. Very cool. Very cool. I like doing Cajun seasoning on chips. Cajun seasoning and shredded cheese. That's really good. Tested monkeys, but they got loose. Oh, that's exciting. It's all them scientists keep doing it. Dogs get a lot of STDs, huh? You need to shave, buddy. Yes, I do. I need to shave. I need to sleep. Matt, you want an Android. Well, I mean, tell him, I just need some of the good camera. I mean, if I'll give you $200, you give me the rest of it, I'll get an iPhone 10 and have 4K, I mean, really. Lyme disease was a U.S. created biological weapon that got loose. Oh, that's exciting to know. Yeah, Lyme was never a thing before. I got that once. That was exciting. Herpes was found in dinosaur fossils. Wow. What's he reported was the leak that Steam Play worked on yesterday actually came out and went from rumor to reality. Thank you, Pizza. Cool. Thanks for the update. For the sexual revolution, STD rates were almost 0. Yep. Peace and love, man, and STDs. Micro USB came out of the phone. Most stupid way to break a phone. Yep. How do you intentionally give somebody AIDS without yourself getting AIDS? No, what it means you have it, and you know you have it, and you intentionally engage in activity would give it to somebody. That's what it means. Which a case of passing it on ignorantly was not specifically a crime. A case of passing it on or lying about it was a crime. What they did is they moved it from a felony to a misdemeanor. So you can actually literally intentionally, first degree, plan to give somebody a sexually transmitted disease that you have for life, and the most you will ever see is 6 months in jail and $1,000 fine. Finish the bacon Cheez-Its. Can you throw up now? Dude, what are you? I was going to make that fun joke. Bulimic? Why'd you even eat them? They're like poison. I mean, I eat them, but I only eat them because I think they're good. I don't eat those bacon ones though. Blech. But they're like, don't eat them just because you have them. Ew. You ate them as a challenge. All right, never mind. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to. Spitting on sidewalks is a fine. Actually, most states have that. Here in Pennsylvania, if you're driving a car down a dirt road and you happen to pass a horse, you got to stop, get off the road, and wait for the horse to pass. If the horse doesn't pass and stops and look at your car, you have to disassemble your car piece by piece and hide in the bushes until the horse passes. Then you may proceed to reassemble your car and get on down the road. I kid you not. Look it up. It is hilarious. Wow, we are like so far behind on comments. Yeah, larger child predator count should now be in PA with all the Catholic bishops and priests recently been indicted. Can anybody explain to me what's going on with this, like, the prisoner strike? Dude, you were convicted of a crime. Take your punishment and go over there. Wah, you don't feel like you get enough food. If I were in charge, you'd get bread and water. Deal with it. Why? Because you broke our laws. What is this soft and giving a voice to the criminals in the jails? Cry me a river of tears, I'm telling you. Using their power for their own sexual gain. Yep. Indeed. Night, Joe. So Tom looks like a zombie, but still hands in his ear. I should have put on like zombie makeup or something. When does your new book come out? We're looking for enlightenment. This edition here, you can actually, if you read ebooks, you can pick it up. Actually, let's see. Oh, yeah. If you read ebooks, head on over to PayHip. let me just narrow down from here at Our Walk in Christ. Well, first, if you just want to support me on either Patreon or Think Life Media, $5 a month gets you digital downloads. I got to remember where my own site is at. I built this thing, and I can't remember where everything is. If you go over to the website here, now the unfortunate thing is because of that laws and all that kind of stuff, I don't have the ability to sell directly overseas. I think you said you're not in the United States. But if you come down here and go for PayHip, if you like to get ebooks, you can actually buy it on PayHip today. It's 99 cents. It's going to be 99 cents until September 15th. I'm going to run that sale until September 15th. After that, I think PayHip jumps to $2.75. Amazon will be $3. Oh, wait. $2.99 or $3.99. I can't remember what I'm going to set it for on Amazon. And the on my site, it's $2.49. So if you do ebooks, PayHip, it's available now. If you want to get a print copy and you're not in the United States, you need to wait until it hits expanded distribution, which I'm going to guess is going to be right around that September 15th mark. I have one more copy coming to me. It should be here by the end of the week, unless that copy also decides to take an extended vacation across half the world. In which case, as soon as that comes in, I'm reasonably confident that's going to be the final proof copy. I just don't know until I see that copy. Once I know that's the final copy, I push the approve button. It's available for sale immediately in the United States. It takes about a week or two to get to all of the Amazon stores internationally. So that is how you can get it. And, oh yeah, I tried to update that picture, but the software system I'm using on that personal website is just a giant nightmare, and I haven't had time to fix it. Only the police can open the door. Every preacher has a past and every sinner has a future. Amen to that. Know who, but they still... Not know who, but they still install the sensors. Yeah. Love random streams. This is funny. It's like, I don't like doing the totally random ones because it's like, I feel like I need a topic, but I don't know. Greetings, Mr. Datham. How's it going there? Singapore chewing gum is punishable by a fine. Wow. Here come 3,100 zombies. Well, do I have enough time to take one of those empty casings and load another round? I think outside of casings, I think I can still probably load an extra couple thousand at least. I know I have 1 3/4 box of primers, and we're not talking little pack of primers, we're talking box. So that's 2,000, about 2,700 primers I still have. No, 1,700 primers I still have. I want to say I have 2 or 3 pounds of blue dot gunpowder and not much of green dot, but I want to say my rounds are loading. I'm not even going to estimate. Is it 0.2 grains? That seems too low. I don't know. And I have more slugs than I know what to do with. Wow. Times the OG. OG, what's an OG? Anytime I hear sheep on your streams or see it in the comments, all I think of Steve Carroll shouting sheep and Evan Almighty. Time for bed. His wife is demanding me like a toddler to come to bed as she needs some. Alright, we'll see you, Henrietta. James Miller, greetings. Just bought the Logitech 920 from Amazon for less than $50. Very nice. Very cool indeed. Friend vomited in a Singaporean elevator. The rest of us ran away. Yeah. Buy extra barrels. Shooting that many rounds will heat up that barrel. Yeah, it probably would. Stick in a bucket of water. Run a clean patch through it. You're good to go. Looks like I'm winning. What am I winning? Hey, recent videos, we live in a day and age where more people are far off or wrong on subject matters than people are right. In Singapore, criticizing ideologies and politicians will land you in jail. Wow. My book, you're just weeding people out. Keep up the great work. Jesus did the same. Yep. Amen. Remember, some kid in Singapore went to jail for mocking the Quran. That's kind of scary. But the new Firefox Advanced extension that sends browsing activity to laser-like. It looks at your web browsing history and gives suggestions about websites you should visit next. I have heard about that, and Firefox is just going crazy down the pipes. So old Cheez-Its are the new Tide Pod? Oh boy. Went to jail for 5 days, never again. Jail sucks. Yep. Criminals allowed to vote, I wonder. Felons are not. No, committing a felony lifelong removes your ability to vote. Okay. Did I almost just nod off to sleep? I'm not sure. Writing book, Linux for Kids by a Kid. Very cool, man. You do that. You finish it up and let me know if you need help with ideas or formatting or something. Bread and water, how stale would the bread be ideally? I don't care. Chat is spiraling downward. Yeah, so are the feeds. We're down to 42 people, down from 61. Watch you over time. These chats are cool with me. Yeah, there you go. No one can help what environment they grow up in. Yep. That's the thing is, you know, it doesn't matter where you grew up. It matters what you do and you realize where you grew up sucked. Okay, and to unfold that, you know, there's a statement in dysfunctional families, and it says, you know, until the point in time when you knew what a dysfunctional family was, you were a product of your family. But once you know what a dysfunctional family is, it is now entirely up to you to change. Just change. Just be done. Just change. Just change. That's all it takes. Sheesh. Yeah, massive corporations capitalize drastically off the back of prisoners. Yeah, I mean, maybe here's an idea. Maybe no companies can get a hand in on all this cheap labor. I mean, I'm okay with that, but 4.2. No, it's not that high. I thought it was closer to 5. I think it might be 0.5. I don't know. I'd have to go look. I have my formulas written down. I'd have to go look. What, you expect me to remember something like... Yeah, no, not a chance. Adult entertainment industry is growing my generation. Yep. Get used to it, unfortunately. Started a series called The Worst Apps on the Store. OG's Original Gangsta. Peace, yo. Peace. Naturist communities, youth have been screwed over by the big time. Yep. Linux question. Has anyone tried to replace Mac OS on a MacBook Pro? My Mac spec side machine is struggling with Mac OS. Yeah, you can do it. Linux Mint should boot on it just fine. Evening, Joe. Or, excuse me. Wow. Evening, Tom Joyner. Greetings. Wow, that's how tired I am. We need to wrap this up. We need to wrap this up soon. Okay, what did Firefox do now? I have both faces. Yep. Yep. Free speech will become illegal the way things are going. Yes, it already is. Google Slides for the book. Okay. Might switch to LibreOffice. Yeah, you don't want to write a book. You don't want to write a book in. You don't want to write a book in something that's not designed to write. I found any verification out yet, but I heard Mozilla is starting to start restricting access to some websites. Wow. Please, if you find something, send it over to me. Using Google Drive, okay? It's my first year in this change. It's tough, but you gotta love your heart. I can take what I've learned. Yep, that's the thing. That's the thing. Having Alex Jones is the beginning of censoring. Yes. See, this conflict, but interest, not really thinking the product line for everybody. Just got the YouTube notification you were online. Yeah. Notifications on YouTube suck. Unfortunately, I'd say, hey, I regularly stream on a regular schedule, but not this week. Society's ability to make fun of white males now. If you make fun of a black person or a woman, it's racism or sexism. Yep. It's not even reverse racism, Pizza. It's just racism. They have a problem with a person based upon their skin color and their gender. This is a two-way street, yo. It's a two-way street. Who came from dysfunctional families. Now we're trying hard to raise our kids differently. All the love and time from us could possibly need. That's right. It's exactly what you need. And there's actually some great books out there on dysfunctional families you should read so you understand yourselves a little bit better. One of the best I know of is called Toxic Parents by Susan Forward. That one there, she kind of outlines all the different ways of, really she outlines the different ways of child abuse and how that relates to dysfunctional families. And then John and Linda Friel have a very amazing book you should check out that is called The Adult Child's Guide to What's Normal. And to understand the title, adult child is a term used for people raised in a dysfunctional family because they never go through the normal developmental processes to grow into an adult. And so they oftentimes behave childishly, very impulsively, without a plan, based on emotions and things like that. And so with that being said, you know, check out those books that are very fascinating. Alex Jones break the terms and conditions. It's questionable. They're not showing us the offensive tweets or whatever else, so we don't know. People are accepting black people. Black people are being racist to white people and getting away with it. Yep. I've actually hit the bottom of the comments. We're going to end this up. I don't think let's try and rustle up a kitty. Is there a kitty in here? Kitty can hear my voice? No, don't think Kitty can hear me. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up. I need to go get some sleep. Thanks for hanging out so long. Once again, check out, if you haven't already checked it out, have a look at Think Life Media. There are things over here for non-subscribers as well. Mostly like if you're into the Christian stuff, I do have podcasts over here. Switch to Linux will have the latest articles, and Home Cooking Hacks is going to have some recipes and things like that. So you can check this out over here. It's an independent support page. I'm also on Patreon. Patreon.com/TomM. That's TOMM. I am virtually impossible to search for on Patreon. But you can actually find the Patreon page over here. Patreon.com/TomM. That's TOMM. And if you are unaware, I do have Linux, Switch to Linux swag. And you can check that out at shop.switchedtolinux.com. Look at this one. Switch to Linux, you fool. And then, of course, I have the cats and tinfoil hats, coffee cup, a variety of different mugs and coffee cups available. I have Sub to the Cat, The Human is Crazy t-shirts. So you can check out all those at shop.switchedtolinux.com. So thanks for hanging out, guys, and we will talk to you later.